Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is Christian and welcome to Runway Films. And I would like to say Happy New Year! Yay! So it's been a while, but we have finally come to the end of 2017 and we're about to enter 2018. 2017 has been a crazy year. It has been a year where like a lot of crazy things have happened to the internet, and it has also been the year I have found out what I wanted to do as a career. I discovered a passion for filmmaking through a friend of mine, Jayden Bandy. His link is down below. And since then, I kind of just been working towards this ultimate career path. Just trying to make more films. I started a channel because of it. And I made a bunch of little things, like dumb school projects. Some I don't even want to remember, and some that I'm actually quite proud of. So anyway, what this video is about is that I wanted to look back at the things we have done in 2017, and I also want to tell you guys about some of the things to look forward to for 2018, because I actually have quite the list of things planned for next year. So in 2017, the first thing that I uploaded to my channel was my Crimson Knight sneak peek. So pretty much a Crimson Knight is this darling project of mine that I wanted to do for quite a while. I love the character of the Red Hood. I love everything about him, his character, his story, his everything, and I wanted to bring my own iteration of the character to life on screen. Due to me being at school and having all the projects on the side, I was only able to complete the introductory scene for this chapter. The Crimson Knight project is basically a 3-part miniseries about the Red Hood. So at this moment in time, I've only been able to complete the intro of episode 1 plus a behind the scenes of episode 1, which will be coming up real soon next year. When it comes to the Crimson project, I am hoping to finish episode 1 in the earliest part of 2018. It would be fantastic if I could complete it on January or February, but I got TAFE coming up, so I don't know what will be happening. So I would say episode 1 of the Crimson Knight will be coming up on March, if not the earliest would be late February. So keep watching for that. It's gonna be amazing. DC Comics fans will love it. Action fans will love it. And hopefully, the general audience will love it as well. But there's a philosophy I have on my channel which actually kind of derives from Quentin Tarantino, the director. The thing is that when he makes some of his movies, he doesn't necessarily cater for a widespread audience. He kind of caters for a target audience that he has, and his way of thinking is, this sort of film will put some people off, but it will also turn a lot of people on, and that's kind of what I'm aiming for with Crimson Knight. It's not going to be this happy-go, film. It's going to be a really raw, strong, kind of greedy sort of like mini-series. I kind of wanted to bring this sort of street strength onto the screen through this character who's all about kicking ass of fucking bitches. No, I don't think he's all about kicking ass of fucking bitches. On 2018, I will be uploading a series of... fucking light died. So in 2018, I will be uploading a series of videos, of behind the scene videos regarding the Crimson Knight, most notably the costuming and the ideation process behind the Crimson Knight, why I made it, and everything that goes into the project in more detail. That will be coming up early 2018, so stay up for that. In 2017, apart from the Crimson Knight, I've been also working on some side projects, some little skits, one that will be coming up next year on my channel. I've also been working on another big project with Jayden Bandy. So this project is a suicide awareness miniseries that inspired us after watching 13 Reasons Why, and at the time 13 Reasons Why, as we all as we all know, was just a huge thing, and it personally impacted me quite greatly. You know, it was a series that hit me hard. It hit hard, and it left me wanting to create a suicide awareness miniseries, or something dealing with suicide. So it's supposed to be a 6-part miniseries. Episode 1 is completed. We are not going to upload it to any of the channels for a few months, as we want to send it to a bunch of competitions first to see if we can win, and then it will be made available to the public for viewing. Apart from that, we started a new series, On the Run, in 2017. So On the Run was my attempt to bring a bit more humor and familiarity to the channel. As much as this channel is about me making films, having fun, learning new stuff, it's getting better being a filmmaker, I'm also just a guy, you know? I'm also just a guy who likes hanging out with his friends, you know, and likes doing dumb shit, and sometimes it might be funny. I want to show it, you know. When I start going to TAFE next year, I'm going to be making a lot of On the Runs about it. So the idea of On the Run, it was kind of just me showing you a closer look into what happens in my life and behind the scenes stuff. We have our series of BTS stuff, you know, like the Crimson Knight one that will be coming up soon. But I think those are kind of structured. Those are, you know, they have their own sort of guideline. They have their own sense of professionality behind them. But what I want to do with On the Run is show this more generic way of approaching things, you know. With the whole Leavers trip, which was just amazing, I kind of just wanted to have this chill out, you know, happy-going, fun adventure through my eyes. I didn't want to make it this, you know, intense video where I was just like, you know, our heroes did this, our heroes did that. Today, we shall be going over there, and then having a little montage of what happens. I kind of just want to do film things that happen. Just bless me, Jesus. But nah, fuck, I forgot. So I pretty much just wanted to grab everything that I filmed and just shove it in there, and just fire it up, and just let you guys see what's there. So that's pretty much everything that I did for 2017. It's been a weird year. It's been a good year. I think, personally, I think 2017 was a year of progression. I, you know, grew as a person, and as a filmmaker. I also finished school, so that gives me much freedom to do filmmaking, but at the same time I got to deal with the fact that I'm an adult now, and I got to deal with that sort of world. It's kind of crazy in itself. So now I want to move on to 2018, and that is a massive year because I have lined up quite a lot of things for you guys, and I'm excited for them, and I really hope you guys are excited after hearing this list, because I kind of want to make a mix of things, so it keeps everything, you know, saucy, keeps you guys entertained, but at the same time, you know, keep this filmmaking thing that we got going. So like I mentioned before, the Crimson Knight, it's still happening. So when 2018 comes, I will see what happens with TAFE, see how much availability I have, see what resources I get at the time. Because right now my biggest concern about Crimson Knight, it's kind of the first project I've directed all by myself. Because I'm director DP. It's kind of this one-man project, and it's kind of difficult. But I do have my crew that's there to help me. They are fucking amazing. I will be talking about them soon, you know, in a few minutes. But I just want to see what's up. You know, who's going to be. Pretty much, it comes down to who's going to be free. You know, how difficult is it going to be? Do we have the time? You know, having TAFE on our back, and we just started it. So, but don't worry, it will be done by March. I definitely promise you that episode 1 will be done, and it will be fucking amazing. So about this crew, right? So the crew is pretty much just friends from high school that I've known for quite a while. Some I've known for a few years, some I've known for like a year and a half. And the thing is, we love having good fun. You know, we love going out, having fun, making a film, and it's really nice. Jayden Bandy and I, it's our passion to do filmmaking, so that it's really nice being able to do a film with your friends, and it's amazing. So all this led to a conversation that Jayden Bandy and I had one morning at school about creating a channel. So pretty much Immortal Productions, it's this channel where we come together to do fun things like podcasts. Sometimes we might do like a little skit or a little short video, and other random stuff like, you know, games or whatever. I don't know. Like initially it was meant to be podcasts, but it expanded to like, you know, do more stuff. So that will be affecting me quite a bit next year, in terms of my schedule and in terms of collaboration, which I will get to in a minute. But before we get to collaborations, I just want to mention that Immortal Productions will be getting a video on my channel next year. Me pretty much going in depth and, you know, giving it some sort of like advertisement, you know, and pretty much officially link my channel to that hub. So now finally we can move on to collaborations. A good thing about working with this crew is that, you know, we all have our strengths. We all like doing our different things, you know. Jayden Bandy is, you know, the film guy. He does reviews, he does films, he's an amazing director, and he's a great DP, editor. The boy has got it all, you know. So you know, with him, you can do just film related collaborations. Like a while back, he did during Halloween time, he did a special event called the Parasite week. So pretty much other YouTubers hijacked his channel and made a video. So I did a mock film interview for his channel. The link will also be down below. And that was sort of the first collaboration done with someone, you know. And I'm looking forward to making more things next year with Jayden Bandy and everyone else. I've also made some stuff with MellowDramatic and NotoriousNicholas, who are also part of Immortal Productions. So one thing to look forward to in 2018 is a crap ton of collaborations I will be making with my friends. And hopefully, if, you know, we get our name out there, other people, because once we go into TAFE, our gates will be open to an assortment of interesting people who love doing the same thing as us. So yeah, expect, you know, people that are not in my inner circle of filmmaking. And now that I remember, these collaborations gave me an idea for I tapped the mic. They gave me an idea for a mini series, a tutorial mini series that will be coming up in 2018. It will be called the 101 series. So pretty much these mini episodes will be dealing with basic 101 things that filmmakers should know, like editing 101, character writing 101, you know, filming 101, directing 101, that sort of thing. So expect collaborations in those videos, and expect those videos, you know, coming up next year. Because as much as I claim not to be an amateur, I think there's quite a lot of knowledge you can learn from someone who's done this briefly. You know, because I'm at the point where I've done some stuff, I made mistakes, and I fixed them, and it's like, you know, I'm at the first year level where I'm nowhere near professional, nowhere near like average or adept or anything. I'm just at the point where, you know, I can at least tell you things that you can prevent in your first year of filmmaking, and the 101 pretty much will tell you that, you know, pretty much the things I've learned as a beginner filmmaker, as an amateur filmmaker, to save you a lot of pain in your first few months of filmmaking. And so make those series, I will get better as well, which, you know, we get that progression there. Apart from the 101 series, I will also be uploading tutorials to this channel because of a really simple reason, right? This channel was made for me to become a better filmmaker and have fun. So I thought of an idea, you know, how about I choose a topic one day? Like a random topic like ISO, aperture, and shutter speed. You know, I could make a video talking about those three things, you know, going in depth about it, making it something simple and direct, to the point, and you know, they will give you all the knowledge that you need about those three things. You know, and while I make that, I gain knowledge from it. you know, to a point where I can like become good at, working with ISO, aperture, and shutter speed. You know, give it to you guys at the same time and get better at it. So it's kind of this give and take. You know, you guys learn about different filmmaking subjects, and I get to learn about them and get better. So if you didn't guess already, the ISO, aperture, and shutter speed one will be the first one coming up early 2018. So that's one of the first few projects that I'm going to be doing next year. So stay tuned for that. 2018, we'll also be seeing a lot of short films and skits on my channel. They won't be anything crazy big. They'll be just like 1-2 minute things that will be uploading because, you know, we randomly felt like it. Like a while back, I randomly felt like making a short skit about a guy making coffee and doing it in an Edward Wright style of comedy. You know, and that was, you know, ideation took a day. The day after, we filmed it. Boom. So things like that will be coming up on this channel as well. Another series that will be coming up on this channel as well is product reviews. As much as I want to be a director, you know, that's my end goal, being a film director. I must understand everything that comes under the wing of filmmaking. Just because I want to be a director, it doesn't mean I should know about cinematography, you know, editing, promotion. I want to know everything because I believe I'm gonna put this shit down. I believe that in order to become a great director, I must have knowledge and understanding of everything that goes into a film. So I know what I'm working with. I'm doing drama and acting. I know what actors can and cannot do. I'm able to ask things of actors that, you know, that I know they can do because I can do the same thing. And as cinematographer, I do my own photography and cinematography stuff. You know, I know I can give my DP a better sense of what I want. As an editor, I edit my own videos and films. You know, I can communicate better to the director when I'm creating a film. And I think learning about promotions and selling my film and selling my project is also a big part of that. And I thought a fun way of doing that would be doing a series called Product Reviews, in which pretty much I will be grabbing products that I use in my film. They range from, you know, sound equipment, cameras, lenses, you know, lights, to props. You know, even props will be featured there, and just in a way I just pretty much want to make a series where I review that thing and improve my marketing skills, improve my pitching skills, to the point where, you know, when I finish TAFE or I finish uni and I got a film in mind and I need sponsors, I can just go and have that knowledge of pitching and be like, you know, I got this. I got this project. I want to sell you this. You know, I'm going to sell it to you through this, this, and this. Will you back me up? You know, so I want to get better at that. So product review will help me in this promotion stage, if you will. And now we have come to the biggest thing that will be happening next year for me, 2018. And that would be a mini series I've been thinking of doing since The Last Jedi came out, Star Wars The Last Jedi came out. So I've always been really interested in the Jedi Sith philosophy, you know. The Jedi are all about free will, you know, self-restraint, selflessness. And the Sith are about passion, primal desires, strength. They all have their ethics and their morals, you know, but it all comes down to the Jedi are good and the Sith are bad. But as we have seen through, you know, canon, legend, the films, the comics, the books, the Jedi are actually, in the games like the Knights of the Old Republic games, they helped me a lot in come with this idea that the Jedi are not that good, because what they're, you know, what it comes down to, like, you know, they're the good guys. They're trying to help the greater good. They're always being selfless and all that, but they're limiting that humanity that you have inside. You're constricting your emotions. You have to cut ties with your family. You cannot have a wife or a kid. And to me, that's kind of evil, because I see myself as a really passionate person and an emotional person, and that concealment of your emotions and primal emotions like love, friendship, loyalty, family. To me, that's kind of crazy. And if you look at it, it could be kind of evil. Because like they take kids away from their parents at a young age and turn them into warriors or like hermits. And the Sith, though, they get viewed as evil people. But they promote this emotion, you know, being you being you, not being limited by anything. And but at the same time, you know, they're really controlling. You know, they want power. They're really arrogant, and you know, they want total control through supremacy and strength. It's kind of like sort of a warband view, and it came to me like, you know, we have seen the flaws of the Jedi and the Sith in films, and we've seen the good in the Jedi, but I don't think we have ever seen the good in the Sith, or at the same time we have never seen an analytic view, a proper, you know, broken down, dissected view of both Sith and Jedi morals. So I came up with this idea of doing a mini-series that will pretty much analyze the Sith and Jedi morals, break them down and dissect them, but not by someone from outer space, but by someone from Earth, from 2017 Earth. Someone with no knowledge of the Force, the Jedi, the Sith, the Empire, you know, the rebellion, the First Order, the Resistance, nothing. A normal guy being exposed to these things for the first time, and you're seeing them as they come with a human eye. And I thought that, to me, it was a great idea, you know, just having a sort of blank canvas with humanity in him, you know. He has not been, you know, touched by the Sith or the Jedi. He has not been raised since childhood with these crazy morals and ethics. You know, he's just a normal guy like everyone else. And I thought that was a great starter point. And, you know, that person making their own comments about the Jedi and Sith philosophy and all that, I thought that would be quite interesting. And at the same time, I kind of stole the idea of making it on Earth from MellowDramatic, because he was like, you know, it would be kind of cool to do something Star Wars on Earth, like a modern Star Wars with, you know, clothing that's been inspired by Star Wars. Like, you know, those jackets are like kind of have the Jedi pattern, and they have the whole like robish taste to it. And I was like, you know, it'd be kind of cool to do this sort of like grounded series. Episodes will be kind of small. You know, it would be fun to film. We get to mess around with CGI. You know, as technology improves, CGI is just doing wonders for us. And as much as I love the, you know, filming philosophy of practical first and what can be done through practical methods, do it, you know, digitally, I completely agree with that. But with my limited resources, as being an 18-year-old guy with a camera, really shitty fucking light equipment, you know, this one fucking died mid-filming, really shitty light equipment, a lapel mic for audio, Premiere Pro and After Effects, and, you know, 5 guys who like appearing on camera. You know, I don't have the resources to, you know, to do everything practical. So I will be trying out quite a bit of CGI in this series, but I will mostly try to stay grounded, and that will pretty much be the biggest thing I will be doing in 2018. Apart from that, TAFE will be starting in February. In 2018, early 2018, in January, I'm going to be establishing quite a lot of things like the Immortals, TAFE, collaborations. You know, pretty much, I'm gonna look at it as DC Rebirth. I'm gonna give you one of everything in January, of one of every little like show thing that will be coming up on 2018 for my channel, and from there we'll just go. I know this video is like crazy long. I've just been ranting about the future and the past, but seeing that we're about to enter a new year, 2018, big year in my life and many people's life, I really thought it would be nice to pretty much just set straight what's going to happen and ultimately congratulate you guys on making it, you know? So, thank you so much for watching me rant once again. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and great year. I hope you guys get fucking drunk, or if you don't approve of alcohol, I hope you have a great, you know, end of year celebration or whatever, but I just hope you guys have fun, and I really hope that you guys will come back and pretty much enjoy my progression as a filmmaker in 2018. So you guys have a good end of year, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.